What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video, and we're continuing to talk Doctor Who because there are new claims coming out in regards to Doctor Who. But before we get into this is a new series. This is a show that when you actually scroll down to its actual viewership, it was not good whatsoever over the 60th anniversary special and the Christmas special being the worst rated anniversary special in recent history, and also the worst viewed Christmas special ever, actually also being beaten out by a episode from the 60s to 70s. One of those two areas. I brought it up before on my stream. This is an episode that was panned by the audience across the board. This is an episode that was just outright reviled. It showed everybody that RTD doesn't care one bit about actual good storytelling and solely cares about his own political agenda. We recently had reports that Millie Gibson was being dropped as the new companion and was going to be replaced by actress who was previously in Andor and something else, Varda Sutha. I'm probably butchering that and probably pulling a major racism just saying her name like that. We've also seen her images of her already on set for season 2 or series 2, however you want to say it, of Ncuti Gatwa's current iteration of Doctor Who. Well, now we are having interesting claims come out as regards to what is going on at BBC and Doctor Who itself, with executive producer refutes claims that Doctor Who is being Disneyfied. That's right. People are now starting to come out and saying that Doctor Who is basically being Disneyfied. And I'm going to have to be honest with you guys. It's not. It is outright not being Disneyfied. And I have evidence to help back up my claim that it's not being Disneyfied. But why don't we come over here? Executive producer Joel Collins has refuted claims that Doctor Who is being Disneyfied due to the BBC's partnership with Disney+. Collins tells SFX magazine via Games Radar, from the Disney perspective, it's just a bigger audience. So the show is bigger, but it's the same. It's hard to explain. So all the fear that everyone had that Disneyfication or whatever you call it, that would only happen if it wasn't being made by Russell T Davies or by somebody who wasn't as big of a fan as Russell. Well, as we have already previously established, Russell T Davies doesn't care about Doctor Who anymore. Russell T Davies only cares about his political beliefs. It just so happens that Russell T Davies' political beliefs also align with what Disney has been pushing thus far. But on top of that, to just simply tell you guys that no, Doctor Who is not being Disneyfied, all I have to go is honestly back to the previous Doctor, 13th Doctor. Dr. Karen. I mean, come on. During this iteration of Doctor Who, we saw the Doctor basically drop off the face of the planet, destroy its connectivity with the actual fan base, with the people that actually care about Doctor Who, and they decided to ditch it for the all new, all different modern day audience that does not exist and never has existed. That's right. These people began to get rid of their audience and push this new, more progressive propaganda a whole lot sooner than right now. They've been doing this for years. And then on top of that, you come over here. This is an article from the Metro all the way back in April of 23rd, 2016. BBC promises to hire more women and ethnic minorities. They've been pushing this all the way back in 2016 at the earliest that I found. I know they've been doing it for years, but we also have an article from 6 years ago. BBC promises a wider mix than rival as it seeks to reinvent itself. Broadcaster outlines plan for reflecting and representing a changing UK and its strategy for competing with Netflix and Amazon. They've been pushing these DEI initiatives. They've been pushing these identity politics within their shows for years, well before Disney has begun doing it, well before all the other American audiences had begun doing it. BBC was one of the first outlets that actually started doing this, and by doing so they started pushing it within actual Doctor Who. They started pushing this identity politics within actual Doctor Who. This Disneyfication, well, it's actually just BBC. It is literally just the BBC. The British Broadcast Company is the one that has been doing this. Hell, all I have to do is go to Bill from back when Stephen Moffat was still in charge. Bill was always coming out, and guys, guess what? Did you know Bill was a lesbian? Oh my God, did you guys know Bill was a lesbian? That's right, they've been pushing it for years and years and years. So much so that you're starting to even see it right here, 2019, BBC to promote Black and minority senior leaders. They're focusing in solely on race, ethnicity, sexuality, gender, all that wonderful stuff that, you know, we complain about. They've been talking about this for years. You also have this, you know, the 2021-2023 diversity and inclusion plan. This came out well in advance of Disney making any deal with Bad Wolf and anything like that. This has always been a plan for freaking BBC as it is. They've been pushing this ideology. They love this ideology. Then when you get over here to BBC dunks on research accusing it of feeding viewers a diet of woke bias, I've already talked about this. I just gave you evidence. They love this stuff. They want this stuff. They've been putting this stuff in their content. So the simple claim that, oh my gosh, it's being Disneyfied, no, it's not. It's being the BBC. It is being what it has always been ever since the final seasons of Stephen Moffat and well into 13th Doctor played by Jodie Whittaker, okay? All of this has been a constant going. And now you have RTD coming out here who solely believes in politics, solely wants his political beliefs featured head and center. Everything that he wants is what he wants in this. It is not Disney doing this. All Disney is doing is giving you a little bit of money, giving them more money so that they can have better graphics and everything like that, while simultaneously bringing it over to Disney Plus. That way they can get it viewership here in the States. The thing is, though, it's not working in a way. It was always going to be this. Even if it was still over at the BBC, even if it was just RTD flipping the bill, it would still be exactly what we are getting. It is not Disney that is doing this. It is solely RTD, the BBC, and everybody else. Disney just happens to be aligned with them politically. That's the bottom story. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.